You can't focus for 5 minutes without checking your phone. Reading feels like torture. Exercise feels impossible. Even watching a movie without scrolling feels wrong. Your brain physically hurts when you try to do anything that isn't instantly rewarding. And the worst part, you know these things would improve your life, but your brain literally won't let you enjoy them. If this sounds like you, keep watching, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to rewire your brain's reward system. Not in months, not in weeks, starting today. But here's the thing. There's a hidden day when everything changes, a specific moment when your brain suddenly flips and boring things become better than drugs. Nobody talks about this, but once you know when and why it happens, you can't unknow it. And it all comes down to understanding one simple mistake everyone makes about dopamine. Here's what's happening. Your brain has two characters fighting for control. Meet monkey brain. He wants pleasure now. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube shorts, gaming, instant gratification. Then there's future brain. He wants to read, exercise, learn skills, build something meaningful. But here's the thing. Monkey brain has been hitting the gym. He's jacked. Every notification, every scroll, every quick dopamine hit makes him stronger. Meanwhile, future brain is starving, weak, can barely whisper anymore. This isn't a willpower problem. It's a neurochemistry problem. Your brain has been hijacked. Let me explain what's actually happening in your skull. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical. That's a myth. Dopamine is the wanting chemical, the motivation molecule. When you scroll social media, your brain releases dopamine every few seconds. Scroll, hit, scroll, hit, scroll, hit. Your baseline dopamine, your normal level, starts adapting. It goes up and up and up. Now here's the cruel part. When your baseline is sky high, normal activities don't register anymore. Reading a book, that releases maybe 50 units of dopamine, but your brain now needs 200 units just to feel normal. So reading feels like pain, exercise feels like death, studying feels impossible. Your tolerance is broken. Think of it like this. If you eat ghost peppers every day, regular food tastes like cardboard. Your brain is doing the exact same thing with stimulation. Here's how to fix it. Step 1, the morning reset. For the first 90 minutes after waking, 0 screens, none. Your dopamine receptors are most sensitive in the morning. This is when you reprogram them. Instead, make coffee slowly, shower without music, stare out the window. Boring? Good. That's the point. Step 2, the replacement trick. Don't just remove high dopamine activities. Your brain will panic. Replace them with slightly boring versions. YouTube becomes podcasts. Instagram becomes reading articles. Gaming becomes chess or puzzles. Music everywhere becomes sometimes silence. You're training your brain to enjoy lower stimulation. Step 3, the 10-minute bore. Once per day, do absolutely nothing for 10 minutes. No phone, no book, no meditation app. Just sit. Your brain will scream. It will create anxiety, restlessness. Let it scream. This is your dopamine baseline resetting. This is the healing. Quick question. What's the one thing you know would change your life, but your brain won't let you enjoy? Drop it in the comments. I read everything. Step 4, the friction system. Make good things easy, make bad things hard. Phone goes in another room, books go on your pillow, gym clothes go next to your bed. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Design it to win. But here's what nobody tells you about dopamine detox. Remember I mentioned a specific day when everything changes? It's day 14. The magic doesn't happen on day 1, or day 3, or even day 7. But around day 14, something bizarre happens. Suddenly, reading feels good. Exercise gives you a real high. Conversations become more interesting than scrolling. Food tastes better. Music sounds richer. Sunsets actually make you stop. Here's the mind-blowing part. You're not becoming boring. You're becoming sensitive again. Those monks who meditate for hours, they're not suppressing pleasure. They've lowered their baseline so much that breathing feels euphoric. They're not living with less joy. They're experiencing more joy from less stimulation. You don't need less dopamine. You need less chronic dopamine. Day 14 is when your receptors finally reset. When boring becomes beautiful. Mark it on your calendar. Trust the process. Look, your brain isn't broken. It's just miscalibrated. You've been living at level 10 stimulation, wondering why level 3 activities feel like torture. The protocol is simple. Protect your mornings, embrace strategic boredom, lower the baseline, wait for day 14. This isn't about becoming a productivity robot. It's about being able to enjoy being human again. Here's my challenge for you. Pick one high dopamine habit, just one. Replace it with its boring cousin for just 14 days. Then, come back and tell me what happened on day 14. Because I promise, your brain is capable of changes that will shock you. The only question is, will you let it? If you want to understand how your brain's reward system really works, watch this video next. Your future self will thank you.